It's a big good afternoon from the Kalgoorlie Boulder Racing Club. Michael Heaton here, and big hello to our on-course patrons and also our Sky International audience. Crashane Warren is here today finding all of the winners, and Crashane, we couldn't ask for better conditions today. The sun is out, blue skies and 20 degrees. This is picture perfect.
Definitely so, Michael. Afternoon to you and also our Sky International viewers. The first to be legged aboard there, Talk It Up, Michael.
Yes, this is the Golden Mile Cleaning Handicap, an open class 70-plus event over 1,100 metres. Only the 5 runners to see us here in the opener, but bigger field sizes as the day progresses. Horse 1, Talk It Up, trained by Peter Fernie. Brayden Gaerth doesn't use any of his claim.
Yeah, looks quite alert, the top weight Talk It Up, and he is pricked on its way to the gates. And look, serious racehorse. He should be in Perth if it wasn't for its mannerisms. And really put it to double spice last time out, and they ran time in that race, 103.58 over the 1100. He goes up in the weights, Talk It Up, but on a track like this today, he should be able to lead and go very close to be winning.
Goes around the $1.70 favourite, up 4.5 kilos from that last start win. Brayden was able to utilise his claim last start, but not today, so that's the reason for the big weight rise. Horse 2, Callaroo, makes his return today. Blinkers on, first up, no trial for Rod Brown and Lakdar Rumley.
Yeah, since running in the Esperance Cup back in March, and those blinkers whacked straight on, and 1,100 metres. Look, you'd think this would be way too short for Callaroo, who will get up over ground as it progresses throughout the prep.
Birds the Word is horse 3 here for Dan and Ben Pearce. Comes to Kalgoorlie for his first start at the track. Natasha Faithful rides.
Yeah, look, very fit, very forward and very muscly. Birds the Word, and I think the track conditions should suit today. Definitely getting closer to a win. And a nice 3-year-old by Galar, 5-time winner, should be able to sit on Talk It Up and have last dip, number 3.
Not much luck for Jake Star last start. Goes around here for Brett Jury and Cassie Martin and takes off 2 kilos.
Yeah, agree. The 2 runs back in have had a lot of merit. Look, he'd have to be on song and sharp here today. Looks like he's been freshened up within himself, and just has to go to another level here against these others.
And some support for the final runner, Yo-Yo's. $9 out to 10, in and as short as $5.50. Just getting out of touch now to $6. Peter Fernie and Clint Johnston-Porter.
Yeah, she's been hard to follow this prep, this 5-year-old universal ruler mare. No weight today and can sit back in the small field of 5. Look, if she's right, she can sprint. Number 5, Yo-Yo's.
Still just over 4 minutes of betting time remaining. So having a look at the market of this 5-horse field. Talk It Up opened $1.80, was backed in as short as $1.60, but now getting back out to $1.80. 3, Birds the Word, $3.30 solid at that quote. 5, Yo-Yo's, 9 into $6.50 now. 4, Jake Star, $7.50 out to $9.50, and no friends for Callaroo. Opened 9 and has been friendless, out to $16 now. Crashane, your first 4 numbers.
1, 3, 5 and 4 there, Michael, in the opener out of Kalgoorlie over the short course. Talk It Up, thought it could just waltz to the front here, and it's a good, really nice horse. I mean, the last 2 wins behind, well, double spice in open company last start, and running time, and also total lockdown before that. Admittedly, it goes up in the weights, but I think the way that the track will play today, if you go straight to the front, ideal conditions, not a breath of wind, rail out 4. The penetrometer's high, but I think you'll find this will be a good 3 after this race here. Talk It Up, so to lead all of the way from Birds the Word. This will be a good cow horse. We were saying a little bit earlier, Birds the Word, with its the way it sort of gets out of the gates good and can be handy to the speed. And a nice 3-year-old, and its record 19 starts, 5 wins, says it all. And 5, Yo-Yo's, it'll probably just sit back in the small field of 5. And Jake Star as well, not sure where he lobs. He'd probably prefer a softer track, but 1, 3, 5 and 4, but I thought Talk It Up, probably the best bet on the card here. 1, 3, 5 and 4.
1, 3, 5 and 4, best bet of the day for Crashane Warren. Talk It Up. Was there a value play of the day, Crashane? Perhaps an each way play?
Later on, Vancouver Lad, there's been some specking around about the $7 quote, and it's a difficult race, but and it is a back marker. Vancouver Lad from the Bay of Isles, Helen Harding camp, race number 5, a play of the day for today.
Okay, so race 1, number 1, Talk It Up, and race 5, an each way play there for Crashane Vancouver Lad. 1, 3, 5 and 4 are Crashane's numbers here in the opener. There is just over a minute of betting time remaining. Royce Newton will be calling the cards today. He'll be with you shortly.
Crashane, thanks Michael, and a warm welcome everybody to the Kalgoorlie Boulder Racing Club for today's 7 event card. No scratchings from your race book today, which is good news, and pay 1, 2, 3 for races 2 onwards. We've of course just got the field of 5 here. In the first, Talk It Up, your hot favourite, 190, slightly easing out from 175 not that long ago. Bird's the Word steady at 310, and then we've got Yo-Yo 750, Jake Star 950, Callaroo 14. They're all well performed, these gallopers. Talk It Up, obviously on that progressive run, jumping through the grades this preparation. 21 goes for 5 wins, 9 minor placings, and he's won his last 2 in sensational style. There's Callaroo on screen, who's coming forward now. The blinker's on today. First up, thanks Leia, Tab Radio on board now. Just the field of 5 to get us underway. Then pay 1, 2, 3 for the remainder of the card with no scratchings to the fields. Okay, so Callaroo locked away. Here comes Bird's the Word, the Pierce runner who's having its first look at the Kalgoorlie circuit today. Talk It Up goes forward into barrier 3, will don the yellow cap. The stablemate coming forward now, Yo-Yo's in the black cap, and Jake Star will come forward and jump from the outside to complete the line. So 1100 metres, the Golden Mile cleaning handicap. Here comes Jake Star. Tactics will play a big part in this race, you would think. Stand by. Red light on. Set to go. They're off in the first from Kalgoorlie to a perfect dispatch. The first to break the line was Talk It Up. So it's Talk It Up working forward. Bird's the Word handy to the outside, Yo-Yo's, and Callaroo in that line of 3 midfield as well. And they will follow a further 2.5 to Jake Star, who settles down at the tail. So it's Talk It Up, who shows the way past the 800 metres a length. Running second, Bird's the Word, an outright second now. Then Callaroo third in company with Yo-Yo's, and a further 3 lengths then to Jake Star. So with 600 metres to run. On the side of the course, it's Talk It Up, held together out in front. Shows the way by a length on Bird's the Word, then Callaroo. In company with Yo-Yo's, no change to the order so far, and Jake Star still last of all on the point of the turn. Talk It Up comes into the straight, now given a bit more rain, and he scoots away. It's Talk It Up showing the way by 4 lengths in the blink of an eye. Then Bird's the Word, Callaroo, Yo-Yo's, Talk It Up past the 150, still 4 lengths clear. Callaroo coming home strong. Bird's the Word still there, but Talk It Up, favourite punters home. Talk It Up wins, perhaps Callaroo the rails second in a photo with Bird's the Word for the minors, and then a big break to Jake Star, who crossed the line with Yo-Yo's, one of the last. Talk It Up, number 1, your winner here. Very soft win. This horse is airborne, and that makes it a winning hat-trick for Talk It Up, who continues to progress through the grades here at the KBRC. Carried 59 kilos today. No claim for Gaerth, so he carried the full 59, and he's proved far too strong. Talk It Up. He's looking a very nice galloper. I thought he might have gone to town for his next start, but Team Fernie elected to stay here in the Goldfields, carry the top weight, and he's done it with ease. 1 goes into the frame ahead of the 3. Bird's the Word has just held on for second, ahead of Callaroo, who was over on the inside, hitting the line well. That was a resuming run today, so he's come back to the track in good style. And number 5 gets 4th, Yo-Yo. So 1, 3, 2 and 5, 104.17. the winning gallop for Talk It Up, who's done that with ease, and exciting things to come for connections there. Andrew Ingles and Peter Fernie, trained by Peter Fernie. Brayden Gaerth in the saddle by I'm All the Talk from Wocket in a Pocket. 1 wins ahead of the 3. Birds the Word for Dan and Ben Pearce. Tash Faithful in the saddle for the minor placing by Galar from Wise Talk, owned by the Pearce Racing Syndicate. Mrs. T. Russo, also J. Allsop, R. Wright and the Bindari Racing Syndicate. 3rd in the 2, Callaroo for Fredo Brown and Lactar Ramoli by All American from Cam Bally, owned by Mrs. T. Brown. And 4th in the 5, that's Jake Star, Yo-Yos for Peter Fernie and CJP. 1, 3, 2 and 5, 104.17 after the running of race number 1 from Kalgoorlie. And early look at the market. I Am King, your $3.60 favourite, was backed in from about the 4.20 mark. I Am King. Of the others, Got Lucky and Moonlight River, both at 4.60. Moonlight River's had plenty of support. Agrabar at 5, Exalted Rockstar 6, $8 about Jaguar, Jack, and double figures for the remainder of the field. A field of 8 to go over the mile. That's race 2 coming up in 35 minutes' time.